Hi, my name is Sydney Daniels, and I have been matched with my little sister Lauren for 3.5 years now. It's hard to pick a favorite memory with Lauren because we've done so many fun things, but we recently went to Six Flags to celebrate her 8th grade graduation. I think I was more excited about that than she was, so that was a lot of fun. But my favorite memory would probably be in 2019. We won Big Sister and Little Sister of the Year, and with that we had to give a speech at the annual reception for Big Brothers Big Sisters. So I believe she was 12 at the time, and I can only imagine how terrifying that would be to give a speech in front of 100, 120 people at 12, 13 years old, and she did it with such grace. I was so impressed by her that she was willing to stand up in front of all these people and tell them about our match and her story, and she did so beautifully. And I just remember feeling so proud of her that she was able to do that, and I hope that that was a valuable experience for her. If there's one thing that I hope that Lauren has gained from being a little in the program, is that she's special and she's so valuable, and this world is so much better with her in it. And in the same way that I have been placed in her life to help her through her adolescence and whatever she goes through, there will be opportunities for her to be placed in another person's life to help them. And maybe it'll be someone that's gone through the same things that she's gone through, and she will be that light for them. And so one person can make a difference in someone's life, and she will be that person, and I know she'll do a great job. I have learned so much from Lauren, but probably my biggest lesson learned from her is that life is hard and bad things happen to good people, but we can always find a reason to smile through those things. We can always find a reason to laugh. We can look around us and find someone in our support system that is there for us and cares about us and will help us through those hard times. Lauren has been through a lot in her short life, more than her fair share, and I've been there for her. And I've supported her through those things. But over the last 3.5 years, she's also been there for me. I've gone through some really hard things, and she's been my friend, my companion through those things, and I thank her for that. And so, I've learned that life is going to throw us some really hard challenges, but if we just look around and realize what we have, that we can get through them. If I were to offer advice to potential bigs that are thinking about joining the program, number one would be to just do it, just register. It might seem like a daunting thing, and it's easy to push it on the back burner and say, oh, I'll do it when my life gets a little less busy, or when my life is a little less crazy. But let's be honest, our lives never get easier or less crazy or less busy, so just do it now. It's not hard, and it's so rewarding. My second piece of advice would be to be patient. We're working with children here, right? So imagine being a child and being matched with this random stranger who you're now committed to spending time with every couple of weeks. And then imagine that stranger expects you to talk and open up and tell them everything about yourself and be enthusiastic and outgoing right from the get-go, right? That's just not reasonable. And I think it'd probably be easy for bigs to expect that, and then be disappointed when their little is a little more shy and reserved. I know for my match, probably it took a year where Lauren was very reserved and quiet and didn't tell me a whole lot. So my advice would be to just be patient through those times. Give them time to trust you, to understand that you're going to be around for a while. And if you're driving them home from an outing and you can't think of anything else to talk about and they're not being very responsive, that's fine. Just turn up the radio and enjoy the silence. That will probably make them feel more comfortable anyways, and it takes the pressure off. My favorite part about being a big sister is having a buddy to do things with that I enjoy that I normally don't make time for. I really enjoy going on hikes, and I like going to yoga classes, but as an adult, a busy adult like we all are, sometimes I don't make time for those things. And so now knowing that, you know, I need to spend time with Lauren every couple weeks. It's kind of like built-in time to do those things that we both enjoy, and I look forward to it. Lauren is so resilient and so strong, and I admire her so much for being unapologetically herself. And I wish that I had a little bit more of Lauren in me, truthfully. And I know that throughout the rest of our lives, you know, no matter what's going to happen over the next 10 years, that I will always have a friend in Lauren and she will always have a friend in me.